Hello? Hi. Hello, Fluffu. How you doing? Hello, Zyke. Good to see you again. Wow. That was something. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Has it been so long?
No.
Yeah, what's going on there? What's up? Oh, you know what? Since people keep asking, who's talking? I'm just going to go ahead and add the Discord display to show you who's talking.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I don't know why I took it off. I just, you know.
I only was going to say
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think, all right, cool. So I'm just gonna add that real quick. Thanks y'all for your patience.
Always.
Yeah, Mono enjoys that. So does Umbralfa. When we're in here, do you prefer Umbralfa or Best Dragon?
That is a very good question, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they both sound kind of cringe.
Come on.
We can do Umbra.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Oh, because that's the one that pops up, so don't want to confuse people more.
Yeah, I get you. Umbra. And of course, you also hear the illustrious, the wonderful, someone else who's in chat. If that someone else wishes to speak, that's fine if you don't. Tonight, we are playing... Yes, Zyke is also in chat. Hello, Zyke. We're playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Pokemon Infinite Fusion, as you probably already know, is a fan game that recreates one of the game's storylines with content from about 4 of the games, I believe. Larger world, more Pokemon, about 400-ish. And there's 170... Oh, I don't like that one. Oh. There's 176,000 something cute combinations. That is adorable. That make up these delightful... Ooh, got her hair did, damn. That make up these delightful fusion Pokemon. And we've been playing it for a few episodes.
Not a fan of that.
And, you know, I think it's important that we share this experience with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rhyhorn with anything flying just hurts me.
Why would that hurt? Oh!
Oh. Oh, this is gonna be sick.
Yeah? Oh, that is sick!
Oh.
Sorry, we every time we start this game, we just kind of sit on this screen. Ooh, hello. Sit on this screen for a little while.
This is gonna be so cute.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Got naughty. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Okay, almost done, folks. Thanks for your patience. Sometimes you just gotta make sure that you're all...
What does this go?
Oh, no.
That's pretty fucking sick.
That's so cool.
That's cool. Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Oh,
Oh, that's sick.
Ooh.
that's pretty good. Also,
All right.
they put the ice boy in. Oh wait, no, we have to see this one.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm just gonna make
Okay.
for whatever we're doing. If we're discussing something on stream related to this game, feel free to just
got the
post it in the
question.
Pokemon channel. I'm gonna have the Pokemon channel up on the side. Okay, this is for you too. Yo.
Oh, that's badass.
Anyway,
Ooh.
yes.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh,
Did not like that. Okay, so I found out.
I love them because you never know when you'll get one that's like sick as hell and one that's just like mid and one that's just like the worst thing you've ever laid eyes on.
You never know. You're gonna end up with what you're gonna end up with, and you gotta let the gods decide. You know?
We're playing God.
No, we're not. I take no part in this. Something sick or something Miltank. Speaking of the Milk Crew,
Oh,
we're building the Milk Crew.
that's so sad.
I
I
still
did
need.
So sad.
Hmm?
I did also post in the Discord what double milk tank looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, it's officially milking time. It's milk time.
Oh,
Why
go
would
back
you
to
feel sick?
the Diglett one real quick? Yeah, so that little guy levels up at level 26.
All right. So we wanted to level up a couple of these folks. I don't really need teleport right now, so I'm just going to move our Grateful Dead back. And we're going to pick up the Milk Crew. One of our members here. And we're just going to train these folks for a little bit. This is a warm-up. I found out I more or less have level parity with my frontliners, like the 40s to 50s. But I need some type advantages that I'm missing. You know, I got to fill in those gaps. So we're just going to do a couple runs with our good old Incubus. And you know exactly where we're going to go.
What you should do is put the Diglett one in your party so it can get XP and level up because you need to level that one up on stream.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are. We're going to prey upon this Manzard. Just so cruelly. You know this is leveled up 5 times.
See, this is also the joys of Pokemon. When you get your one Mon that just like destroys everything in its path.
Mm-hmm.
You are no longer the baby. You have power.
Water Pulse. I think we can get a Ghost to evolve.
Water Pulse, yes!
Such a good move.
We also have to have names. My shorts? Oh, cool. Well, I'm actually posting shorts again. Shorts are like ridiculously underexposed. Even though I keep getting pushed shorts, they're almost never within my interests. I think they're just sprayed randomly out, and if you have something that's more niche like Pokemon Infinite Fusion and VTubing and also me, you're probably not going to get a lot of clicks.
You gotta put the boobs on the clip
They're almost always on there.
more.
Should I do Last Resort?
Last Resort is entirely a niche pick. Since we're talking about niche things, Last Resort is entirely niche because everything has to be 0 for it to actually do
0?
anything. Yeah, 0.
I thought you just had to use 1 move, 2 move, 3 move, then boom.
No. Double Edge
Okay.
would have been better to keep.
I did keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to see Grogan. Yeah, exactly. The more you block something, the more you fucking see it, it feels like. Sorry, I got mad.
And while you're grinding, I'm doing like background calculations as to what the best like choices for the team would be. Well, I can tell you one thing that's gonna make you snap. It's time.
What happened? Oh, it Umbreoned. Wait, no. Lamp V. Oh, it's the lamp. Okay.
He's like me afar.
It's cute. You have a fire in your face.
Oh. Okay. Munchroth, hell yeah! Oh.
This is gross.
Oh.
Yeah. Oof.
His feet are on backwards.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I was thinking to get Umbreon in this game, I think you'll need to use a Moonstone.
You're right, you're right. Also, we need a name for Millet. Diglett Miltank. We don't, you know what? If you can't think of anything music related, don't worry about it. I just want something that's kind of a kind of, you know, memorable and catchy. Music is preferred, but Mullet's pretty good. How about a drink with milk in it? We'll go with Mullet if we can't think of anything.
Oh, you mean like ice cubes? Because like you put those in milk.
Pilk is pretty good. Also, baby.
Could
Baby.
Could also do mudslide.
Mudslide! Oh, that's fucking good. Okay, yeah, we're doing mudslide. Sorry. Mudslide is too good.
That's perfect. Oh, that's even better name for its evolution too. It's so perfect. It's layers of perfect.
Does weight affect body slam?
No.
Okay.
Body slam is fantastic. It is borderline busted.
Okay, we have to name it Mudslide. We can, let's start doing drink names too. We could just mix them in there. That's fun. Oh God, what if all the Miltanks are named after drinks with dairy in them?
Oh jeez.
Because they milk drink.
That's adorable and awful.
It's adorable. Off-dorable.
Adorable.
Mixed drinks, yeah. Oh, you're getting moves back, aren't you? You're getting moves, aren't you? You're fighting back now.
Gee.
Okay. Mud bomb for Mudslide. No, it's a physical attacker. That'd be fun, but no. Yeah, just sup on that milk. Just sup on it. Oh, you ran out. Oh, right, it's HP based. Oh, shit, I didn't even realize. Well, it's fine. You're not getting... That makes it...
Really kind of...
It's just emergency potion, huh?
What were you drinking?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just lean down and suckle on that Diglett head. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah.
My Darth Vader baby. Oh, yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hello, Mudslide.
Oh, awful. It's just a tit in the ground.
Look at their little faces.
Oh, God. It has little faces on it. It has little faces.
How are you feeling about that, Radio?
Oh, this team is going to be so cursed. So utterly cursed.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's part of why we're here, you know? Oh. 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 2 water type or keep a flying type?
I mean, what does Rapid Spin even do anything other than clear entry hazards?
It does so little damage and
Oh.
clears entry hazards that you can get rid of it.
I just forgot it completely.
Yeah.
Miltank plus Arceus? Arceus? Something? Arceus? I don't like using Arceus.
You can use whatever you want because it's like guaranteed they've pronounced it that way.
Arceus is what I'm going with because that's the Japanese pronunciation.
Yeah, it's like they've canonically pronounced it both as Arceus and Arceus.
Arceus, then. I'm just going to be a contrarian. It's
like,
going to be a contrarian.
I prefer Arceus over Arceus anyway.
I'm an atheist.
You don't believe that Pokemon exists.
I mean, to be fair, the only way that you could legitimately get one was from a Toys R Us, so it doesn't really exist.
You shit heel. Oh, you shit heel. That's bad. This is bad. What's this thing's typing again? Dragon and water, I think.
No, it's Charizard and Manatine.
So
Fire?
water flying, because Charizard is a dragon.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to switch out. So water flying, that means rock. Do I have rock or ground? I have ground.
It means you can go ahead and use your electricity. Because electricity versus water and
Yeah, you're right.
flying, so times 4.
You're right. I'm trying not to rely on charts, you know?
Yeah, you're good. Oh, this thing's so bulky.
It's so big. Come on, you got this, Hannah Montana. You got this. Show them that you have integrity as a solo act.
I love her so much. She looks so squishy. I want to pick her around and carry her like a little squishmallow.
Yeah. Also, I finished the team calculations and it came out pretty much exactly as I expected, but also a little bit surprising.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I don't have to be the first to tell you this. I think you have too many ghosts.
Yeah. I love ghost types.
Ghost types are incredible. It's literally my second favorite type, so I 100% agree with you. But it means that the team is absolutely destroyed by dark typing.
Mm-hmm.
And because of our dual water and ground type, we're also absolutely destroyed by grass type.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, with that in mind, we need like a fighting fairy type to deal with the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then like literally anything to deal with the grass, because it's grass.
Oh, we do have fairy ice.
We do, actually. Okay, so let me switch out one of those side Pokemon in the 40s. And I will bring in my ice types, like maybe King Bitch, I think. Flying ice.
Yeah, but which one would we swap out? That's the question.
Well, whatever one's the highest level, that's not our leveler.
Okay.
Miltank's a physical attacker, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, let's go switch him out. By the way, I'm not just grinding like I could be doing off stream. I'm also getting the consultation of valuable friends and compatriots while I do this. Because this isn't just my game. This is our game.
Our.
Our game.
That's why we're going against capitalism.
Exactly. Looks like Hannah Montana is going to be moved for a bit.
And so you said swap out for ice flying?
I think it's ice flying. It's definitely ice something. Ground ice. King bitch.
Yeah, then the ones with clef key, were they fairy ice?
Steel
or
normal,
dark?
steel fairy, steel ice.
Oh, steel ice. I thought they were dark.
Should I do baby metal?
Baby metal would actually be really good. And swapping up for. So I'm just trying to make sure I keep up on the calcs.
Put Monobay in the box.
Yeah.
You put Monobay in the box for 10,000 years?
Not for 10,000 years. Just a couple hours.
You abandoned Monobay in the box?
No, you're right over there. Gay
Put
baby
the
jail.
Monobay in baby jail?
Yeah.
All right.
What about
Well,
it? What's up?
I was just gonna say, with those changes, we have successfully negated a lot of our dark weakness, but we made our water grass weakness worse.
Oh, don't worry. This isn't my team.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, I
just
know.
me catching up. You know, we gotta catch up.
Oh, absolutely. We need a good mix.
Yeah, we do. Because they're throwing almost anything at me, it's really hard to plan for the future. Like I can tell you, hey, there's supposedly a grass gym in the next town, right? I don't know if it's gonna use grass. It could be fire electric for all I fucking know.
Yeah.
I have to turn on my tits. Hold on.
Radiant, not dead.
Yeah, I gotta turn on my tits. Sorry. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. There you go. Ow. To make up for it. Ow! Why? Rude! You got me good with that one. I almost flew off screen. Ah. Okay, this is definitely meant as a farming spot. This person may as well be one step over. Why?
Yeah, basically.
You know I have to hurl my fat little body at you.
You're cute. All the party Pokemon who attack the foe, the more party What?
Yeah.
How
Meetup
good is
is
that?
just rude.
How good is it?
I'm trying to remember. I will literally just... Because I have my stuff brought up
'Cause
just in case.
Knockoff
So I
is
don't
not
remember.
especially useful. Beta!
Let's see. Base power is the base attack of each party member divided by 10 plus 5.
Well, okay, let's assume a base attack of, at this level, probably 60 divided by 10 plus 5. That's terrible.
Yeah, but... Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
Assuming a base attack power of 60 average across the entire party, that's 11.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I remember it being like neat, but also one of those really gimmicky ones that just wasn't worth anything.
That's stupid. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Don't be stupid, don't be stupid, don't be stupid. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna unfuse that one. I'm definitely unfusing that one. That's not
Yeah.
good.
No, it's not that great.
Why?
The balloon face.
I thought they would have a special sprite because a lot of finals have special sprites with almost everything, but apparently no one likes Drifloon.
Yeah, it might be the verse fusion of them has a special sprite, because I've noticed that too. Some like the majority of them, it's only like one.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Does that does that have to be used before the attack, or is it just like a buff that's always on?
It has to be used before the attack and only lasts the turn.
Then that's very useless. I could just heal. It's just a stalling tactic.
Yeah,
It is
so the
100% stalling.
Yeah, and the more times you use it, the more likely it is to fail.
That's not great. That's just like, hey, I put like 3 dots on you. Now we're just gonna wait. That's all that is.
That or it's used for a gimmick where you use Endure with a low-level Pokemon. That way it reduces the hit point to 1 always. And then, I forgot the name of it, but it sets the person's health to whatever your life is, which is always going to be 1.
Yeah.
But, again, that's a gimmick for a reason.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame. Roll out. We do need some rock moves. Oh. Nah. I'm better served by just attacking 3 times with. Ooh!
Oh, it's time.
Boy.
Ah, yeah.
He's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Snorking. Snorking?
God, that is gonna be an absolute monster to take out.
They snork my king. Like Pokemon, I don't know.
That was so bad.
They snork my king till I roll out. Okay.
Yeah, next time you look, you should totally look at Snorking's attack and see what it's. Oh, yes. Oh, it's time.
Just.
God damn it, it's just the same thing. Right, so its attack base level is not going to increase anymore because it's fully evolved. So.
Yep. That's about what I thought it was going to be.
Oh. Ooh. No slacking either. No truant. And thick fat. So it halves damage from fire and ice.
Hey, Rydia.
Yeah?
Its HP is higher. Its HP is 159 versus your current lead, who has less life and is almost 20 levels higher.
What's up, Mono Baby?
You want us snorking these nuts?
God damn it. Look, I like Ghost too, but we have much better options. We can get Baby Metal up to level 40. Right. Thanks to the move reminder, I don't have to worry about discarding moves much. This is just... Magnitude is just a gambling version of Bulldozer.
Yes.
So we're just going to keep Dig for the nasty hit, and we're going to... we're going to keep Bulldoze and Dig.
Yeah.
Execute Order 66. My Pokemon do not know gender. Uh, thanks to the XP all, I don't have to be at like the optimal level to face the next challenge. I just need to have one Pokemon that can tough it out long enough to get them up to commensurate with the next challenge's level while I'm doing it. Is that good? Seems like it could be good.
It's entirely situational, because the only downside with using something like Me First is, say for example, you're going against a random Pokemon. Could be good, because that random Pokemon's going to pick a random move, which you might hit harder. But say it's something like a gym leader using a grass Pokemon, they're going to use a grass move, so you using Me First is just going to use that same grass move against them.
So if it's a utility move that gets you a buff or like a Leech Seed or something similar, then it's useful, but otherwise it's not a damager.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hold off on that. Let's just fast forward this mega speed. Yeah, I kept the dig. Dig is useful for avoiding big hits that you know are coming. And since you can't take damage except by like Earthquake while you're underground, it's basically like a free turn.
I was gonna say unless.
Yeah, unless it's...
Unless.
Well, I'm just not going to use it against the ground type or rock type. It's just... Okay,
Oh,
sure.
she went punk.
I do like the palette. See, I'm learning Pokemon stuff. I'm learning things. I'm one-handing it now. Huh?
I'm just gonna say, just keep in mind that Earthquake is highly available to a lot of fully evolved Pokemon.
Great.
It's actually one of the best moves that you can get late game.
Fuck.
And so, if there's a competitive team with the option to have it, it likely has it.
Well, remember, I can't play competitive in this.
Well, that's the thing, is they've been building competitive teams with some of these NPCs.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Like even what you're going against right here, were it not for the fact that you're over-leveled by quite a bit, is a competitive mix.
True.
Yeah, I would say you probably have about the same chance, probably more of a chance to run into Earthquake than you do to Wonder Guard in the wild.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. We're almost ready to move forward.
Oh, Dig is good, FYI. If you use it in a cave, it'll automatically transport you to the entrance, like if you use an escape route.
Well, that's useful.
Yes. It's one of the lesser known uses that they, once again, don't tell you.
Did you see King Victor's attack power?
Yes.
That was pretty nasty. Okay, a couple more and I think we're good.
It's a really good sport.
What is?
She is.
Oh, yeah.
She's just constantly like, oh, you want to go get? You want to go get?
Like someone who just absolutely dominates you in Magic the Gathering, but they're always willing to accept a rematch because they just enjoy playing.
Yeah.
God, you are making her Pokemon hate her so much, though.
Oh god, yeah, it's just gonna leave at some point. She's gonna throw her Pokeball and it's just gonna fly away.
It's like, not this shit again.
That's not a smile, that's a scream of anguish.
And like the thing is, it's such a good Pokemon. Like, even putting Aqua Ring on it, oh, that's so nasty. And if you had leftovers too, that thing would be a monster.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. Wow!
Oh yeah, I told you, Iron Tail's good.
Yes.
Let's just switch out Iron Head. That flinch is... I like the flinch, but that power is seductive. Plus the same type attack bonus. The stab, as you say. Y'all were like, oh, you got stabs on that. I'm like, what? I didn't know what you meant at all.
Yeah, it's like talking about, you know, EVs, and it's like, oh, you mean the Pokemon? It's like, no. For once, actually.
Yeah. I like to imagine there's like a furrow in the dirt behind where I keep launching the bone. It's just like cracks in the ground. It just gets obliterated every single time. That's great. Okay, we'll do one last one, and then I think we'll move forward. I have to apologize to it if it beats me in this round, by the way. Never mind. Okay. Let's check our Pokemon. King Bitch. Not bad. Special attack's really low, but attack is really high.
God, yeah. Also, when you get the stones to like fully evolve that baby.
So fast, too. So fast.
Yes.
Wow, what? Are you kidding me?
It's because of the Doug trio.
Okay.
Ghost.
That's a weird call. Incubus, my lovely Incubus. Incubus probably going to carry me through the rest of this game, Incubus.
Oh, probably. Like, if we're talking about like building an actual like late game, this is what I want team. Incubus is one of the core members, for sure.
That's our normal and ground overlap right there. Okay, so let's make our team for the next leg of the journey. Okay, so we're gonna keep Baby Metal. We're gonna keep Incubus. We're gonna keep Snorking. However, I'd also like to keep King Bitch. Mudslide can get swapped out because we have the ground typing. Look at just the fucking doop, 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 doop. If that was fire, though.
I mean, we can make it fire. Don't you have a Firestone?
I do, but then that's permanent. That's it. That's Mono Bay. Mono Bay wanted Umbreon.
Also true.
Yeah, I said to go with my vibes.
Your vibe is darkness, and ghost, and kill. Okay, Steely Dan, I guess we could use Steely Dan again.
Steely Dan, I love Steely Dan.
For the
Steely
dark
Dan
and
is
fire.
pretty great.
Steely Dan evolved hands just to throw them.
Exactly. We're going to unfuse with the super splicers so they keep their levels. There's no reason for you to go away, but like I need the water typing, so you need to be fused with something else. Let's go get a fuser.
We need a good grass type because we need
Grass and
the
water.
trifecta.
Let's try to get a grass water set up. Oop.
Yeah, grass water is a fantastic combo.
Okay, also Radio. Radio.
Yeah.
I do just want to say that, like, if you want to make me into a Flareon, that's fine.
I feel like you're an Umbreon.
Oh, sweet.
I'm, my heart feels this.
Yeah, it's just, since it's fused with Chandelure, I don't think you can go wrong with, like, what the final evolution's gonna look like.
Yeah, unless the sprite is poorly matched, honestly. Okay, let's see. I know we got a couple grass types. Is Slicer a grass bug or just bug?
Bug flying.
Okay. Let's see. grass. Maybe.
Because that would be execute head, which would make sense. And Blastoise body. So that would make sense. I'll see what we have.
Okay. We could also go Bulbasaur.
Okay. We could go Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is always a... Wait, we can't unfuse that, I thought, because that was a trade.
No, it's named. It's not... Oh, shit, it is. You're right. Fuck. Bob Dylan. Parasect. Wait.
Parasect would work and would make it a very defensive typing. Basically, if you do the Paras, then... No, you're good. If you do the Paras, it would make a very, very tanky Pokemon. If you do the Executor, it would make for a very offensive with a good defensive mix. And there is a special sprite for it, too.
I'm going to do that, then.
I'm gonna say we do also know a fantastic combo for that Parasect is with Gardevoir.
But these sprites are not good. They're bad.
It's because it's specifically when it's an Executor. So when you
evolve it.
Yeah, you have to evolve it to get the special sprite. The first one's going to be nasty, but when you evolve it, it'll be pretty great.
Okay. He's fucking flesh toned. I don't like it.
Oh. Oh, and then I don't remember if Execute will stop learning moves, but it will only evolve if you use a Leaf Stone.
It will? Oh. Then better get to... I mean,
you can buy stones now, so...
Yeah, I think the only ones you don't have access to are the Dusk and Dawn and Shiny Stones.
Okay.
But I think like you can get like a Fire, Water, Leaf, Moon, etc.
Okay, is the Leech Seeds amount stolen dependent on level or the move?
It's a percentage base.
So it's actually still good at every level.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that defense. Holy shit.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not bad. Not bad at all. So Grass Stone, you said. And then I can learn moves from Blastoise. All right, so let's take a look at our Pokemon. Ground Normal, Steel Fairy, Ground Ice, Normal, Fire Dark, Grass Water. We're just missing Electric, really.
You know who was electric?
Who?
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess we do have a really heavy hitter already.
And with that team, balance-wise, the only thing that we would struggle against would be fighting types.
I mean, I guess you can't have a perfect team.
No, you can't have perfect. It's just what are you willing to sacrifice and like try to build up against.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, you could make Mono Bay Espeon for a psychic type.
Don't we have a bunch of psychic types? We have a bunch of psychics, though. Do you want to be an Espeon?
No. I want you to follow the vibes.
I've decided the vibes. Don't worry. Where is our stones? Thunderstone. We don't have any grass stones. Nope.
Yeah, but thankfully, we can just buy that.
Oh, but you've already got a Moonstone to use on Mono Bay.
Doing? Is this the one that makes it dark?
In the regular universe, no. In this game, yes.
I thought it was a Dusk Stun that we needed.
No. When I looked it up, it was because they wanted to pair it with the Sunstone for Espeon.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Oh, okay. Let's put you back temporarily then. Hannah Montana, you freak me out so much.
So squishy!
Oh.
Yes, stone Monobay in-game. Get Monobay stone.
Yeah. Here we go. That's pretty cute.
Oh, it's adorable.
And then it has another evolution too.
Got a little look. I got a little hat.
It do.
A little hat.
Oh, that's cute. That's great.
It's fantastic. I love Monobay.
I remember when in Pokemon, when Pikachu was scared to evolve, so Ash just squeezed him real hard so he didn't evolve.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Did they have to make Pikachu scared to evolve? Did they have to? Because that's got scary implications.
Well, that was weird too, because like, how did Pikachu have like too much energy to evolve? Because he can't evolve without a stone.
A bike? Oh shit. I don't know.
I know his Pikachu was like stated to be a magic Pikachu several times.
Magical.
Like, I mean, his Pikachu could actually hit ground types with electric attacks, as we remember from the first Pokemon movie.
Of course. He had a perfect EV Pikachu
Man, imagine.
with Unityping. Omnityping Pikachu. Where do I go now? Like, genuinely.
You have to get a bike so that you can go on cycling road.
How do I do that?
You have to go to Viridian, not Viridian City. If I see the name, I'll know. But it's the one just
wait.
that-
Go back real quick. Go back real quick. Okay, go over to the other side. So, are those stones you can use to evolve into Leafeon?
You just use a leaf stone.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh man, they made it easy.
They made it super easy.
What?
So in the Pokemon games, you can only get Eevee's Grass Evolution Leafeon and its Ice Evolution Glaceon if you find specific stones that are just like in the ground like that, and then evolve Eevee near them.
Oh, that's an evolution stone. Okay, got it. So I need to go to I don't know where.
Like it might not be, because in the games,
well,
like if you selected it, it would say like, oh, it's a moss-covered rock.
Well, once you get your teleport, this is the worst map ever. Oh, never mind. There it goes.
Okay.
Not Fuchsia, but the one connected top left.
This one? Celadon?
Yes.
But I get to Celadon
Furnish.
by following the bike road, though.
Right, but you have to teleport there, and you have to talk to a guy in a building. I happen to know where it is, but I don't remember his name. He just talks about Pokemon for a little bit, and then he gives you a coupon to get a free bike.
Also, yes, Ash had a Pikachu fusion.
He did.
Also,
Jeez.
I looked that up, and I am so glad to report that a double Pikachu is a fat Pikachu.
That's great.
I love that.
Okay, so go to Celadon City.
Yeah, if this is the one that I remember. No, it's not this one. Which one is it then?
This is the first time ever doing this.
Right? I'm trying to remember. It's not Rock Tunnel. It's not Lavender. I was pretty sure what... Wait a minute. Go south of Saffron. Vermilion. That's what it was.
Did you do enough in the Safari Zone?
Yep. To the left. It's the house to the left of the Pokemon Center. You just have to talk to
Oh.
not this one. No, that's the fishing dude.
I mean, I can always come back to the Safari Zone.
Yeah. Because I know it's all the way on the far left on one of them, so I guess it was the south one. Yep, that's the guy I need to talk to. He's the one that hates fusions. And you originally said you didn't want to talk to him?
My favorite is Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly. It's spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this bike voucher. Exchange that for a bicycle in Cerulean City. Don't worry about me. My Fiero will fly me anywhere. I don't need a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. I do, actually. Where do I turn this in?
Cerulean, which is not where you were, but 2 up. Yep.
There we go.
And then it's down left.
Oh.
This would be so funny though, because if Radia didn't have the ability to like up the normal speed of the character in this game, they would have been suffering so much, and this would have been like 100% another hey. You could have been going so fast this entire time, but you just...
God.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Oh yeah. We can also get the Porygon here.
Porygon! I love Porygon.
Yep.
It's just
It's absurd.
flame charge, nice.
Ooh, that's a good one. That increases your speed after you use it too.
Oh my god, the bicycle's so unnecessary if you don't have speed boost.
But remember what I told you about the OG game and like being forced to walk everywhere inside?
Yeah. God, so slow. So this neural network will allow it to learn moves naturally as it gets stronger, just like a real Pokemon. Oh my, I was so absorbed in my work that I didn't hear you come in. Wait, you caught me working on my top secret project, Mr. Freeman. See, I'm trying to develop a completely artificial Pokemon. I call it Porygon. It's a Pokemon made entirely from code. Now that I've told you about this, I would actually need your help for something. Want to help me? Yes. Great. Now let me explain what I need from you. Porygon is a Pokemon that can move freely in both cyberspace and the natural world. This particular Porygon has been hiding in this cyberspace, and I need help get it out. Get it back. So I can kill it. I need you to hop into the teleporter over here and go retrieve the Porygon in the cyberspace for me. You'll see some strange Pokemon in there, but they're not real, so you won't be able to catch them. This is very important to me. I'm counting on you. Oh, and don't worry about how teleporters work, because, you know, you've already died every time you've gone to sleep and woken up. You're a different person. So it's fine. Goodbye forever. I'll say hi to the new you when you're back.
Scooby-Doo in the cyber chase.
I don't like how this is silent. Yeah, I'm gonna catch this.
Remember, it's not real.
But it's still a Porygon, though.
You can't catch it.
Why?
It's not real.
All right. I guess that hurt wasn't real either then, huh?
No.
That wasn't
God.
real.
Porygon Z is like one of the most top tier Pokemon.
Oh, absolutely.
Hi. Are you serious?
Yeah, you just gotta lead it back out the way you came in.
Oh my
You
god.
probably gotta want to hit it from above.
Oh, that matters?
Mm-hmm. It'll go the
Okay.
opposite direction.
So there's a 50-50. It's going to go left or right. Okay. I have to make it go left. What is that death cry for? You fuck.
I think after this game, Radius should have to play Pokemon Crystal. Because, like, this game has them so spoiled.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm going to play Pokemon Violet. I'm going to have my Pokemon battle for me. Battle on their own. Just get XP for free. That's great.
The youth of today do not know how much it took to be a Pokemon master back in, like, ye olden times.
Well, you know what they say. I want to be the very best, like everyone else is. To catch them is my real test.
So I think it just has to be facing the direction you want it to go.
I'm gonna kill you. There we go. Look, we lost the right to complain about exclusivity in video games when we invented MMOs. Also, that's not very accessible. Here we go. Oh, thanks. Thank you for getting me this Pokemon back. Now I'll just give you this Pokemon. Need to test how its AI will react to the bond between Pokemon and its trainer. You seem like a perfect fit. Okay. Digimon. Because it's a digital Pokemon. Do you see?
Ooh, that's clever.
I'm not talking about XP candy. I'm not the first person to name a Porygon Digimon. I can't be.
You're the very first one. Nobody's ever thought of that.
Yeah, exactly. I am the first.
Oh, by the way, scientist to the top left that you passed by. He also gives you something.
Too much of a coward to commit to the bit and name it Garurumon's not.
Well, he's standing in the grass.
Pokemon called Abra. I am not going to catch another one.
But never mind.
I don't need it. Okay, here we go. Now we can do the thing. Perfect. I'm not gonna name it Gururumon's Not. Okay? I'm not gonna name a Pokemon that.
Coward.
I'm not a coward. You're a coward?
Ooh, actually, I just realized that the Porygon... Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up now. Because Porygon with pretty much any ghost type is really good, and I know you like your ghost types.
Oh. Oh. Nope. I gotta see some stuff. Go! Digital Wobbuffet!
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Low poly Wobbuffet. Nope. Really, that one? All right, we have to save a Porygon for a Lopunny.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that sounds like a sick combo.
Look it up. It's great.
It's just Minecraft.
What? Hold on, I have to look up what you're looking at, because that's not what I see.
Oh my god, it is.
What do you mean? That's not what I saw.
Oh, that is fucking okay. So I think what happened, Radia, was you probably looked up for Porygon Z,
Oh,
which is absolutely badass. I love it, and you see now why I love Porygon Z so much.
mm-hmm.
What the? Can I get Porygon Z in this one?
Yes, you basically get it the same way that you got Porygon, but certain progression points of the game you talk to Bill and he gives you additional discs or upgrades to the program that you then use on Porygon to evolve them.
Which site are y'all using? Because there's nothing special about this in mine.
Are you looking at Porygon and with Lopunny?
Yeah, but which site? It's just differently colored.
I'm looking at the Infinite Fusion calculator on GitHub.
Oh, okay. Porygon and Lopunny. I want to see what you saw first. Oh, that is just Minecraft. Okay, well. Porygon Z. Yeah, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
That's the one I want.
And it's actually a really good one.
For y'all. Okay, why is there no music in this zone too? Be a rebel. I'm gonna rebel all over your face, just so you know that. Okay, so this is fighting water?
I feel like that wasn't a good Pokemon to come up when you were saying that. Also, that is grass fighting.
Grass fighting. Steely Dan. There you go, Steely Dan. Yeah.
Oh, we missed you, Steely Dan.
Shelly, that should be water or something. Let's try it. Oh, cute. Yeah, that's water.
Yeah, what is that? It's a Shelter and a...
Curlia? No. Could it?
Yes, I guessed right. Okay, well, apparently I gotta turn some fucking music in this zone. Damn.
This is just ominous.
All right. I need a little exercise. What is this happy bappy nonsense? Is this Discworld?
That is an unknown with the one starter. I forget its name, but
Torterra.
wow, Torterra. Thank you. Yeah, it does. Oh man, for being mixed with an unknown, it does not deserve to look that cool.
This is a fucking Discworld reference. I know it.
Stomp on him.
Oh, that's another farming spot. Good workout. You didn't do anything. What are you talking about, workout? You did nothing. There's no money in fighting, kids. Oh.
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 That's just awful.
They probably couldn't figure out the...
I love him.
It's a lot of HP on that one.
I love him so much.
Wow.
And hence why you just saw why Endure doesn't really matter.
Hannah Montana, here you go. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. I bet people scramble to do Hon Edge fusions.
Oh, probably. Honedge is just a really, really cool Pokemon.
It is. It is. Let's see what we get here. Just give it a little. Just give it a little zhuzh. Just give it a little wiggle waggle.
Oh. Hello.
I don't like this one. Simultaneous. I don't like that one.
Oh, I just love the terrible fusions that it makes.
Alright. Alright. Apropos. I'm very apropos. Good timing on that. Just go, this is my go away button. It really is. I could use another one of those.
Love Skarmory.
Yeah, I could use another one of those, I think. Oh, right. I only got one via trade via Minnesota, so I haven't been able to fuse it yet. So this is a good opportunity.
But then, as we know, any steel type is a good type.
Mm-hmm. Motherfucker. Come on, don't do this to me. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Oh my god, what can I do that won't kill it? Nothing. Let's do a dark move to it. Come on, you grew hands so you could throw them. Let's do it. By which I mean bite it.
With its little duck bill.
The duck bill is the weirdest part. Like, what is that? Why does Magmar have a duck bill?
He mouth.
Is it a duck Pokemon?
No, it's just that's his mouth.
Is it a platypus Pokemon?
No, he's made from magma.
And as we know, magma is like synonymous with ducks.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Exactly. That's fine. This is fine. I'm not seething with rage about that at all. I don't actually care. Still, I think it's funny to pretend like I care. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the team. How do I not kill you?
Yeah, the evo of this is like super bomb.
It's a really, really good Pokemon.
Perfect. I'm not gonna risk a crit. Okay, no, don't need to worry about it this time.
Okay, I looked it up because that made me curious.
Hmm.
And yeah, a Gardevoir combined with the Roserade is magnificent.
It's just like a beautiful rose gown, I bet, right?
For the Grass Fairy, it is. The Psychic Poison version is a Pilates instructor.
Well, you got the calculator, Psych. You tell me.
Brasilia.
HP up, nice. I'm gonna slap that on my tankiest Pokemon and just piss people off. And by people, I mean NPCs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Roselia Porygon just looks sad. It has depression.
Depression. Poor
Yeah.
Roselia.
Pseudo-Lord is just mean, by the way.
Whoa.
I do not like that mouth.
Ground type, got it.
Yeah, bear in mind, a Wailord has some of the highest hit points in the game, and Sudowoodo is really tanky. So the fact that you had to use 2 Aqua Tails...
It's absurd.
Also, the typing would have been rock water, I believe, for that.
Sudowoodo
water.
being fucking... Oh, Pseudo-Wood. God damn it.
Yeah. That was actually the whole thing with its like introductory episode. Like literally the entire episode was just about the characters being mad that it was a rock type.
It shouldn't be...
They said that in the episode.
Yeah.
Looks like a tree, it sounds like a tree, it stands like a tree, it even, wiggles like a tree.
It has leaves.
Those are its hands.
Leaves. Honestly, U-turn has good utility, so I'm just gonna keep U-turn.
Yeah.
Oh, Porygon Z Roserade is so good. Oh my
Look at
God.
it. It's looking at you. Chat, it's looking at you. Do you hear me? It's looking at you. You.
The Porygon Z sprite, the Porygon Z fusions, like custom sprites, are all bomb AF. Oh, he's in pain.
Misery.
Oh, the misery.
He's not doing good.
Wait a minute. No, it's just a primate that was bound by the ankles. He twipped.
He twipped. Stopped halfway through evolution. Fix me. Oh!
That is just wrong.
Oh, that's not
Kill
good.
it.
Lickitung is pretty much the same thing as a Miltank. Everything's
It's very
cursed.
cool. It's very cool.
Okay, I also have to say, Miltank Porygon Z is fantastic.
I have to save some on my go away button. I guess fucking die for my hubris.
Also, it's hilarious. It looks like the Porygon Z Lopunny sprite fusion. It looks like that's a theme for all the typically, hot, sexy Pokemon ladies.
Oh, they're clickbait.
Yeah, I love it.
Fucking shit. Fuck. Can't believe I got Incubus killed. My hubris. Oh.
Hi.
It's a
Oh.
little guy.
I'm gonna fucking murder this thing. What is with the bikers using sunflower Pokemon so often?
Because they love plants and sunflowers.
And cute things.
Okay. You're starting to piss me off. What the? All right, fine. Fine. I apologize, Incubus. My bad. That's on me. Should not have been PP up. I mean, bone toss, right? Boomerang, bone meringue. We use it so much.
Absolutely.
Milk? Oh. What kind of beauty bike are you riding? A bicycle, sir. A bicycle. Oh. I don't care what you got. I don't give a damn what you got. You're just gonna go away. A bicycle? Never heard of it. Fuck you. Getting to Fuchsia City? Uncool. It's shrugging. It's got the fucking arms crossed. Right.
That's the Pokemon that you send out when you're just disappointed.
Mm-hmm. It's like, Okay. Yo. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yo.
Ooh,
Oh, that is so good.
that's really good.
You are really just... Thank you. Goodbye. I love Pokemon that look like they're venomous. Crash and burn.
It's a good look.
Stop! I'll steal all of your money. Yeah? Yeah, bud?
Oh, that's such a cute little guy.
I love him.
Look at his little face.
He's so happy.
I'm gonna kill it.
Oh.
That moment when the enemy gym leader uses a super potion, you're like, son of a...
You know, it's okay. We can take a cutting from him. We can grow a new one.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Oh. Woo! Kill. Oh. I know, like, look, I'm kind of cruising through these because now that I have XP all, there is no reason for me not to just bulldoze my way through. No reason. It's the gym battles that are the important part. And story battles. You know?
Yeah.
Why not, right? What? Here's the money I stole from other people. What do you got? 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 Yeah!
Ooh.
Rapidash. Okay, Rapidash plus the stag one. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yes.
You're talking Drafford, right?
No, the stag.
Stag.
That's a deer, male deer, large
Oh.
male deer.
A Stantler?
Yeah, Stantler.
Oh, okay. Survey says yes, you're good either way. The one is just statistically better, and it's like the better looking one in my opinion, but they all have customs.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Bink. Crunch. Bop it, pull it, crush it. Just kill it. Just kill it. No interest. No interest. Go away. I could take another one of you, though. There are some designs that are just too strong, and it's really difficult to pass them up for fusion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wonder how many Pokemon you would have if you filtered it up like to all those kick-ass designs like Bennett and Trip, the previous one, and
Shuppet.
Yeah, Shuppet and the flamin' puppet looking one.
Litwick.
No.
Oh.
Drop something.
Chandelure or Drifloon?
Driplup. Something like that. I don't know. I have a hard enough time with names as it is.
Okay, I am here to report that the Benete Porygon Z fusion does fuck.
Good.
It's also very much a meta pick.
Normal ghost, baby!
It's a rule that you always have to be on a bike on a cycling road, but I never like playing by the rules. That's why I'm off the road until I get back on my bike, where I will... Yo!
Ooh.
Oh! Okay, also, Porygon Z Blissey is fantastic.
I'm guessing Porygon Z is a very popular option.
It
Yes.
looks like it, and I love it because that's my little boy.
It's your little boy.
It's my little lad.
It's a little sick boy.
Your little
Because
man.
because Porygon Z is one of those evolutions where they evolved it once and was like, here's Porygon 2. This is much better. And then they went Porygon Z and they're like, wait, no, go back.
That's fun. Why didn't they call it like Porygon V2 or 2.0 or something?
That's a good question.
I think because the idea was that Porygon Z was a Porygon that got hacked. So
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
like specifically meant to be like an actual continuation of Porygon 2. It's like a bootleg.
5 Castellasones? You're just giving me ice cream? Where were you keeping this?
In her backpack.
Where she keeps her applesauce. She's got the applesauce that you crave. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to catch another Snorlax.
Oh, actually, something that's really fun, because like that made me curious when I looked it up. And the other thing is the Z could also be a corruption of the number 2.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like a glitched out Pokemon. And it's like, oh, I love that. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good brain chemicals.
Yeah. It's the only like canon glitch Pokemon that we're gonna get, because as much as I would love like missing No as a Pokemon, we're not gonna get that. So Porygon Z is our next best bet.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice leftovers.
You fucker.
Yeah, like,
What?
it's good. Like my main team lineup at like any given time would have a combination of Porygon Z, Weavile, Gliscor, and Benete, and it's just like, wow, I like them naughty boys.
You do?
The mischievous lads.
Just. Did I get superbly lucky when I caught the last one?
Yeah.
Yes, we told you did.
On the second ball.
Yeah, we were both like speechless at that.
So this is normal.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a 2.5% to 5% chance.
I guess it's a good thing I got fucking balls then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, nothing else is gonna survive being out in front of this thing. I just need you to get inside the ball, please. Just get inside the ball. Just get in the fucking ball.
Maybe someday, but not today.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you please do the... I have been getting lucky, haven't I?
Yes, but I will say a small part of me is happy because unlike last time, you did not get to experience the pain that Mono and I had to during our entire childhood experiencing the exact same thing.
Yeah. These
Dropping-
little moments just make me so happy.
Just dropping 50 grand on Pokeballs and then having it go to waste.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
once in the 3rd gen games, I ran into a shiny Skarmory. I had the max amount of like Ultra Balls, Great Balls, Pokeballs, and I went through all my Ultra Balls, did not catch it, was going through all my Great Balls, and then it finally struggled itself to death.
Oh my god.
Yep. Well, at least Incubus is paralyzed, which means he can't fall asleep anymore.
How does it miss a sleeping Pokemon? Oh
Because
my
he's
god.
paralyzed. I don't know.
So if you had one of these fuckers to trade to your classmates, you were like, you had leverage.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's why
Yes.
that ad existed about Munchlax being super sexy.
What?
Yeah, Munchlax is super sexy.
The fuck? Wait, is this just... Oh my god. Why did I come here?
Because you needed a leaf stone.
I could just teleport it here.
But they're in the box.
What? What?
I thought your teleporter was in the box.
Yeah, but then I made the trip all the way down there to come up here because I thought it was a different city. Oh, pretty hot. And it was an adult at the time who designed that ad. So they're like, hot means cool, right? No, that does not mean cool in this case. Oh, they're like, these marketing statistics are hot. No, bud. Bud. Ooh. Where the fuck do I go next?
Let's see, what is progression? Because you just beat Koga, so... Get down here. I was just at you.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Oh, Saffron City.
But I've already been to Saffron.
There's a gym there that you haven't beaten yet.
There is?
Yes.
Is that where I buy the
going
stones?
against America. No, you buy them in Celadon.
But I've never found a place to buy them in Celadon. What?
The mall, all the way to the left.
Oh, I just didn't speak to the person.
Yeah, you just have to find the right floor, because each floor has different items.
Yeah, then
Oh,
let's
okay.
see. Saffron is Sabrina, who in the OG is a psychic type user.
Oh, because I couldn't finish the... Okay, right.
Absolute
Gotcha.
bitch of a fucking Pokemon Yellow.
Bitch of a fuck.
Psychic was so broken first gen.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Because the only thing that could beat it was more Psychic or Bug, and Bug is crap.
Oh, so they
Yeah.
just didn't think it through.
Or
No.
Ghost, but the only available Ghost typing in the game was Ghost Poison, so it was equally weak to Psychic.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Leaf Stone. And anything else I should pick up while I'm here? Ice Stone? Ice Stone.
Oh yeah, for the Weavile.
In fact,
Did they change it to the Weavile using the Ice Stone, or? Oh, because that's right. In the original, it had to evolve holding a Razor Claw or something.
Mm-hmm. Something really dumb.
Yeah, they made it so easy. It's so
King
much easier.
bitch. Hell yes. Well, sort of.
Oh.
Now I need a Dusk Stone, but I don't have any here, so. Oh, oh, so doofy. But you have
love-
hands now.
It's also a powerhouse.
Oh, look at him. He's got. Oh, his head. His cannons are little heads.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I get a dusk stone again?
I think that's only accessible once you beat the Elite Four.
Oh.
Or otherwise, once Johto's available.
Okay, okay. And take 2. Oh. There we go. Now, Saffron. Why? I'm on the roof.
Yeah,
No, I'm
but
in
you're
a
in
building.
a building.
Fuck the building. Can't use it while you're touching a building, apparently. Fuck the code.
I just thought of it real quick because seeing execute made me think of it to look up the Eevee execute fusion. And oh, it's adorable.
EVQ.
Oh, they're all
You
different
can't.
eggs.
Easter eggs. That's wonderful. Saffron.
Yeah, I
Radiant
love
Fever.
when you get the custom sprites of Eevee with that, because there were a lot of them where if the fusion has like multiples of like heads or tails or something, they make it all a reference to all the Eevee evolutions, and it's like, oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Okay. Okay. So I should be kitted out enough for whatever I'm going to face, probably. Unless it just happens to fall into one of the shittiest combinations.
Also,
Yo, this...
Eevee Ninetales is like an awful chimera.
Oh. Jeez.
It looked like it skinned all the other evolutions, and it's wearing them.
Yo, this restaurant is for Team Rocket exclusively. You just joined Team Rocket. We eat for free here. Actually, my health insurance is fucking fantastic. Like, I just got full dental the other week, and I went in for an appointment like 2 days later, and they already had me in the system, and I got caps on 3 of my teeth, no problems. Like, same day, I paid like $20 out of pocket. It is unreal.
Okay, the funny thing about that whole bit you just did is that Team Rocket is basically the only evil organization where that would not be true. But like the rest of them, 100%.
Team Rocket is great. It pays well, and you can go most places for free. What else could we ask for? I've heard that the boss is going to fuse them with some other Pokemon. Apparently it's a legendary. It'll be quite an event to witness. Hey, it's a private conversation. Quit listening. Okay.
Like
Who's
every
cooking?
other evil Pokemon boss guy is like some degree of anarchist, but Giovanni is just a capitalist.
He's like, I just want money.
That's literally it. My favorite was the Hoenn duos, because those guys were just freaks. And they were just so dumb.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Infertop. Oh, that is cute.
I was not prepared for this.
Oh my god, yeah, they turned Sabrina's gym into a fighting gym.
That's so mean. And I bet you it's a double battle, too.
Ow. Yeah, let's not. Yeah.
Just bleps.
Okay, what is fighting weak to again? I rarely face fighting.
Psychic flying.
Psychic flying. This is flying, but I don't have any flying type moves. Shit.
Yeah, also be careful because Dark is super weak against fighting, so is Ice.
Right. Okay, good point.
Also, Normal is weak to it. And Steel is weak to it.
So Pantera, go get him.
God, it's so big.
Right, I love Execute Toys. Like, look at him. He is stoned out of his mind right now.
He's like, just like
It's
straight up. Oh, you
The
know,
edible,
speaking
the edible hit, but like he's the edible. He's the weed.
speaking of. 1 second. Hey, will you trade me that Porygon Z?
Speaking of weed, did I tell you I'm immune to weed now?
Oh yeah, you're immune for sure. Mm-hmm. I believe you.
100%.
Mm-hmm. 100% immune. Radio Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces, it's so good.
They're pretty fucking good. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna eat a random Kit Kat out of this box of Kit Kats that I bought.
Ooh, love random Kit Kats.
Radio taunting me all day. They have candy and they will not share.
I would share if I could. Red bean. Red bean paste.
I love red bean paste.
I have not had it in a texture that didn't freak me out.
I mean, that's fair.
That's pretty good, and the texture does not freak me out.
I made red bean buns one time and it was so good.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
If you don't want to eat the red bean Kit Kat, give it to me.
Oh no, I was thinking about the moves.
Oh,
I'll give you some.
give me. Just ate it in front of me like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What of it? Yeah, it's really good too. Oh my god.
Oh, this is bad.
Normal rock, right? Normal steel.
Normal steel. And both halves are very tanky and very bulky. So hopefully you just like one-hit it.
Not worth it.
Jeez. I mean, it's a good thing you're 12 levels ahead of it.
If I was even, that might have taken a few times. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was worried about it until I saw that you were over-leveled. And I was like, oh, now it doesn't matter.
Speaking of. Wait, what? That one had high attack though, holy shit. Scary face. Lava plume. 80, 100 is 75, 170. Everything around the user, but that will damage friends, so it's best not to do that. No more. All right, I think it's time to use some potions. Yes, good, 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 good. Nothing tough frightens me. I break boulders for training. Take your shoes off. Let me see the peaks.
Wait, she has shoes on though. What is this?
Yeah, he's not interested in her feet.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Lee.
Mr. Lee looks awful.
Well, he's dead now.
Oh, you know what this is?
Hmm.
Is this a fake gym?
What do you mean? It's a fake gem.
We'll find out. Don't worry about it.
I'm curious about that too, actually. Because this is definitely not what I'm used to. For reasons.
Ooh, this is bad. Oh, fucking
Ooh.
Kamen Rider. Oh, that's good. Ow! That sound.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Mind over matter, right?
I think
Yep.
Radiant deserved that sound.
Why?
Mind over matter.
Punishment.
For what? I forgot about Leech Seed thing.
Not sure, Candy.
I don't. Hmm. That didn't work last time, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Oh
All right,
no,
that's not
did
going to
you
work. Yeah, I know.
did you replace Psybeam with Future Sight?
Apparently I did.
Oh
can
no!
It's fine. I can use Move Reminder. It's fine. Not a big deal. It's just a trip. It's annoying. Yow, stub fingers. I give up.
You hear how spoiled Radiant is over here?
Yes, I do. Having post-game content at the first Pokemon Center. Yeah, because that was a thing, by the way, is you used to only be able to, like, forget and relearn moves basically at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, this is a fake gym.
Well, looks like I snossed and I won. Grunt, I am Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Fah!
Okay, the good news though is this guy should give you one of the
Oh. What?
one of the Hitmon trios, which will be Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan. I think you have Heracross, so you could make that Kamen Rider fucker we just saw. You get Hitmonchan.
That's true. So very situational.
Well, that is awful.
I I love how they just like, oh no. Male. Oh! Go away.
That is some new kind of foot fetish content.
Beaten! Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. Which one?
Hitmonchan.
No. No. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so stat-wise too, Hitmonlee had a stronger attack than Hitmonchan, who had a stronger defense. And then Hitmontop was introduced a generation later, and he was a balanced version of the two.
Oh. Boss said he'll take this town. Well, now what? This city doesn't stand a chance against Team Rocket.
Okay, so that wasn't actually the gym.
Interesting. So time to just talk to these guys
Train station's off
until we find
limits.
progression.
There's no place for a 17-year-old. Sorry, kid.
Yeah, so is there somewhere you can attack Team Rocket?
Hmm.
'Cause it's time to lay the stomp on them.
I think it is time to lay the stomp.
We gotta destroy the capitalists.
We do. Praxis. That's our praxis. Is just violence.
So much violence.
Breathtaking violence. Chapter 1. How I Learned to Defeat Fascism with the Power of Friendship. Chapter 2, How I Learned the Power of Friendship was completely ineffective and switched over to breathtaking violence instead. Buy supplies and others. That's not ethical.
Oh.
That is
Oh,
awful.
no.
Like a Pokeball.
And it's also broken. Like,
What is this?
Okay, that is pretty sick, though.
Oh, oh.
It's just a goth Pokeball. And I mean, you don't have the luxury ball yet, which is the best ball.
I don't. Damn rock. Big root. I'm kidding. What?
So you'll laugh at Big Root, but you won't name your Porygon Garurumon's not. I see how it is.
Yeah, they'll absolutely let me buy stuff from them, but oh, this is a glitch.
oops.
That's a sprite draw order issue. This looks interesting. Silphco.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure this is progression, because I'm pretty sure you just need to violently beat everybody inside.
Hi, I'm here to beat you.
Also, I think there was something about after you beat everybody up in Silphco, I think that unlocks you going to Goldenrod or something, because there was something about that unlocking you the ability to get the stones after you beat everybody up in the Sylph building.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Yo!
Ooh.
So
What is
that
the other Pokemon?
terrifying. Matang.
I need one of those. I need one of those badly. I messed up! He just curled in the ground. Oh, I messed up, I messed up, I messed up, I messed up. How did I just get right to the 8th floor? Alright, whatever. No kids allowed. Yeah? Hey, bud, I got a treat for you.
Ooh.
Man, literally everything combined with Steelix just looks so good.
It's a strong
Yeah,
design. I gotta name this. What am I gonna name this? Pina Colada?
Yeah. I can rock like a Pina.
That's cute.
Ow. Just ow. It's very tanky.
Wait, so we're doing drinks now too, right?
Sure.
Bong water.
Yes! Yo!
Yep, we finally hit the glow up.
She's a
That's the
little
glow up.
monster girl.
Bong water. Bong. What? Sir. Don't drink the bong water. Actually, yeah, let's put bong water in first place, because we want to save Incubus's moves. You mistook me for a Sylph worker. Scientist Joshua, so not Magnesius. Yeah, well, enjoy. That's like some Serial Experiments Lane stuff. Like, seriously. Present day, present time. It's just, yeah. I forgot to throw Skyward with Force.
Ooh,
Nah, I'm
Sky
gonna do
Uppercut.
utility. Hmm?
I was gonna say Sky Uppercut.
Yeah, but the U-turn has utility, and there's no type
Yeah, but-
match. So.
But you need a good fighting move.
Oh, I have a fighter. I just haven't leveled him up.
Yeah, so you need a good fighting move.
Why? Utility.
Utility's always fun.
Zawile. No. Okay. Cool. Just so you know. Goodbye.
Disintegrates.
I'm done. Nothing but garbage. What is going on in here? I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that.
Probably not.
Okay, well, these are apparently teleporters. Floor 8. You're causing us problems. Yeah, well, you're going to have another problem. That's really cool. Awesome. Good work. You're about to have another problem. I showed you
don't
yours.
deserve
You
that,
shouldn't.
Porygon.
Oh. Okay, then. Damn. Die. Damn. Okay.
That's cool.
Neat. Ow. Okay, fine. 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 If you insist. Problem solved.
When all else fails, just give him the bone. Oh,
Just
that's
give him a bone.
awful.
I like that. Just serve him up my bone. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. You're good. Yeah, you're pretty good. Yeah, you're pretty good. Does it glow up? No, glow
No.
down. Is it ever going to improve?
I actually don't remember checking this one. One sec.
I think maybe if you
Swap
evolve
them.
Magmar,
Can you evolve Magmar?
yes, he can evolve once more into Magmarizer. Something.
Does it need a Firestone?
Maybe. At the OG game, you had to trade him while holding something, but they seem to have like fixed that or level him up while holding something. I forget which. So like honestly, a Firestone might work.
Firestone tires. Proto Man, nice. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. These nerds, how dare they? Words number make angry. You came to save me, thank you. I wonder if Sylph is finished. My character just reads words on a screen and goes, angry, no read. And just smashes the computer.
Yeah, and it's even easier than that. Once they hit level 50,
Oh,
or using a Magmarizer.
okay. You're about to die.
Although, kinda bad news. The glow up fusion that has the custom sprite, it was the ground fire combo, not the fire dart combo.
I could switch it. There's items to switch it.
Although that being said, the fire dart combo looks amazing in its own special and unique way. It's a sight to behold.
Duly noted. Well, we'll reach it before we switch out anyways.
Oh, look at that!
That's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
Ow. Ow. Die. Thank you. Bong water grew to level 52. We do like leveling our bong water, don't we? Goodbye. Good call on keeping this, by the way. Keeping that move. Wow, cute. You're dead.
Yeah, Absol is another one that just everything combined with it is so good.
Yeah.
Kitty, no. Dana, I love you, but no.
No continues left. Does that imply that everyone has continues except me? Is that what you're implying? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's worse than that.
What is it?
This is the kind of nerd who would go out and like after losing something or just like seeing something they didn't like, they would yell out, "The cake is a lie!"
The cake is a lie. So delicious and moist. There's a reason that comic still circulates.
Yeah, we all been new to geeks like that. We all been new.
On one hand, there's a sincerity there that should be charming. It's fire. But it's not somehow.
Well, it's because they're condescending about it. It's like they're using the fact that they understand this reference to mean that they're better than you, and like you couldn't possibly understand it with like your feeble little mind.
Although, even though everyone understands.
I was gonna say, because I mean, you couldn't understand or enjoy something like a Marvel movie or a broadly circulated, comic book.
God, you're right. You don't understand. Yandere Simulator is for refined palates in fiction. You just wouldn't get it. Like that.
Lord help me.
You just wouldn't get it.
100% the type of guy who would like see you wearing a t-shirt with the Batman symbol on it and assume you don't know anything about Batman, and then in turn like but then like while quizzing you on your Batman knowledge, reveal they don't even know that there's been more than one Robin.
Oh my god.
Wait, there's more than one Robin?
Oh, you're a Batman fan? Oh, well, tell me about issue number 4 of The Dark Knights Cometh Returned, and whether or not, fucking.
Yeah, sure. Let me just Google it real quick.
That's when you toss them under a bus.
Oh yeah, there's been tons of Robins. There's been like a whole army of them now.
There's been like 4 or 5, I think.
I mean, main Robins, and then there was that whole Robin army thing when Batman died again for a little while.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's been several Batmans at this point.
True.
Remember when Jim Gordon was Batman?
Mm-hmm.
It's good times.
Remember when there was Archangel Batman?
By the way, the fact that you just face tanked the self-destruct.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
like, ow.
that is.
He's like, ow. No, Bongwater's like, ow, dude. Ow.
When that edible hits just right.
Yeah, so there was a run where this was my favorite comic as a kid. I had the whole anthology. Back when they sold anthologies, There was a run where I believe Ra's al Ghul was killed. And then Ra's al Ghul's students decided Batman was the murderer. And all came at him one after another. And the first one succeeded real hard and injured him so bad people thought he was dead. And then he basically had to work his way back up through his injury and like muscle atrophy and stuff, fighting them one by one. And they were like martial artists trained to kill, right? So he had to respond in kind because he didn't have any of his tools and he didn't have any of his resources. And he actually was forced to, he didn't ever directly intentionally kill any of them, but he was forced to defend himself to the point they ended up killing themselves every time.
That doesn't sound like Batman.
Through stupid decisions. Well, for example, there was this one guy he fought who ambushed him in the middle of a highway while he was crossing the street. And this guy was like super tall and lanky, so he was fighting him by fighting directly on the center dividing line with cars with like 2 feet in either direction. And he fought the guy and he was losing, except he gave the guy a real good 1-2 at some point. I forget how it went. And then like he knocked the guy off balance, and instead of regaining his balance, the guy went for the kill and stumbled into traffic and fucking got smushed. So they were all going like that.
Yeah, Batman would have saved him.
I liked the run. It was late 90s, early aughts, so it was like the height of the edgy era, but there was legitimately some good stuff in there. Oh no, it wasn't Ra's al Ghul, sorry. It was an unrelated martial arts master that he was framed for killing.
Yeah, I'd have to look up the run, because that doesn't sound like Batman.
Well, the thing is, there's this hero called, well, anti-hero called Archangel, whose method was always killing, like Punisher style, who took over the office while Batman was absent without trying to clear up the mistake. Just started calling himself Batman.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, now, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't interested in reading that run, so that would explain it.
I was young. I just saw comic. I read comic. You mistook me for a self-worker again. Is that a...
Oh.
Okay. I'm just tanking all of these. I mean, my level is higher, but even super effectives are like normal damage to me.
Yeah, like I said, bong water is no joke.
Bong water is no joke. You know?
Whoa.
We don't joke about bong water.
Nothing's more serious than bong water.
Nothing. Bong water is very serious. I think if you don't think bong water is extremely serious, yo, I need to get a fucking Arbok. Are you kidding me?
No kidding.
All the Arbok fusions we've seen have been rad. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Oh, that is good in the worst way.
I love that. It's just a minor change, almost no silhouette change, but it's great. Oh, ghost type. Fuck me running. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, there we are. Hannah Montana. Hello, Hannah Montana. Yeah? Yeah?
Why?
I got radiant now. I'm wondering if, like, the Batman run that you read was during, like, the ridiculous Batman is Dead arc, where he was traveling across the multiverse to fight all the evil Batman.
I don't think so, because this one is actually, by the standards of most Batman stories, really grounded.
So it didn't have an evil Eldritch god who was Batman themed, who was absolutely in hate with our Batman because he was very good, and so he was assembling a team of evil Batmans from across the multiverse to kill our Batman.
No, it was just like a send-up of a 70s Hong Kong martial arts film. That's all. That is pretty sick, though. Darn you weak Pokemon.
It was so dumb.
You gotta be kidding me.
Like,
Can't this
in
thing
a
work
good
any
way.
faster?
Like in a Shadow the Hedgehog, edgy, dumb way.
Right. Super Pokeball. Can produce any kind of Pokeball from blueprints. No one on our Team Rocket wants to use it for evil. Well, why don't you just let me kill this guy and then you make me 5 Master Balls? Okay? Okay? I'm evil now. Okay?
Oh, bro.
Well, it's still gonna die.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dogma.
You gotta give Radia 5 Pokeballs so they can catch 5 Ditto.
Ditto can be anything. That's obviously the optimal choice. Dogma. Dogma balls. You know?
Ooh, Dark Pulse.
Oh, Dark Pulse is so good.
There's no joke. I'm just evil now.
I thought you just ate a candy. How can you be evil?
Evil people can eat candy.
No, candy makes you unevil.
No, baby, I think you're talking about low blood sugar.
No, candy always makes you unevil.
So when you tell me I'm evil now, you are sincerely evil, and then you eat a candy and you are no longer evil?
Yeah, because candy's magic like that. It cures your evil.
Mm-hmm.
So the urge,
candy.
the evil urges that you have have become evil, and then when the urges go away, that's because the candy itself has like mystical alignment properties.
Yeah. After all, ever since you ate that Kit Kat, have you felt the urge to kick over a child's sandcastle?
Oh, more than ever.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
that's a U.S. ad campaign too. It's like,
if you were actually evil, you would have named your Porygon Garurumon's not.
I don't think that's evil. I think that's just horny.
No, that's evil.
I'm not so sure about that.
No, it's evil. I watched all of Digimon and all of Pokemon. I understand what's evil in these games, and that is evil.
Okay, well, if I named a wolf Pokemon Blythe's Massive Sword, would that be evil or would that be horny?
That's not evil because Blythe isn't evil.
Blythe is very cool, and I would if I could. Do you hear me? I would if I could.
Yeah. You're not evil enough to be able to, though. That's what it is.
But he's not into evil.
Too bad. You're not evil enough.
What are you saying? That's like his type weakness?
It's like, no, that's the only way you can unlock him. That's his flag trigger.
Being evil.
Yeah.
Like that's his route trigger. You have to have bad karma.
Yeah.
Oh. 404
Oh,
not found.
Also, Zyke is right. Radia is incredibly evil, but only to me. Because they would not share their candy with me earlier.
I'm not evil.
Incredibly evil, but specifically only to the Monobay.
I'm not evil to you.
The most evil.
I just can't do some things.
Rayville.
Not Ravel.
Rayville. Rayville to the Monobay.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this. Or not.
She said try it, scrub.
Okay. There you go. Just slapping him with my big bone. Brady. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
Because there's no response you could make. It's right there in black and white.
I'm just going to keep whapping him with my big bone. Over and over. Okay? Okay. That's all. What can I say? That's rad as hell.
I like that.
Good job. About to die, though. Wow.
Thank you, Bongwater, for being incredibly tanky.
This is so cool. It's like, nope. Die. I like finishing off enemies with not very effective moves because it's funny.
I mean, it makes sense too.
Just don't use electric. Asshole. Okay, well, double edge. Ooh, no. No, why would I do that? Duskwrath. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's a water and ghost. Fuck it, I don't care.
Fuck it, we ballin', I guess.
Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. This building is a massive pain in my ass, by the way.
Yes. Well, you just fucking Thanos snapped her.
Yeah. Shouldn't have tested me. That's what happens. Yo. I should switch you out from the lead
really
position.
cool.
That's the wrong typing. Okay, got it. Ghost star. It's ghost.
That should be Darkfire.
But I was dark electric and ghost electric. Shit. You're right. Well, I don't care because I'm just gonna lay my massive bone out on it. So I gotta stop saying that. But I'm zooted, so I am, by the way.
I'm right. Said goddamn right, I'm right.
Yeah. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. Stop. I need you to go away.
Yes, please, sir.
I need you to go away. Oh my goodness.
I love
Okay.
plants.
Yeah. Maximally raises the top PP. You know what I want to use that for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
that
just-
tracks.
It's too good.
It is pretty good.
It's too good.
It's like we have your center.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, embrace the bone and play rough. Look, I took that edible about 20 minutes ago, and I just noticed that I'm playing Pokemon. How long has that been going on?
5 minutes.
I just looked
about
at the
2 hours.
recording clock, and you're both lying to me.
I just said 2 hours. What do you mean both?
It's 2 hours and 21 minutes and 49 seconds.
I mean,
Well, you see, I would.
oh my god.
That's a Monster Hunter monster. I want it.
Oh.
Volkabach, Arbok, and Vol something. What is it?
Volcarona.
I need it. It's a
Look at Shep.
Ghost.
Yeah, it's
Don't even care.
Shuppet and Ghastly. Also, I was giving you a sincere compliment with my answer because I was saying, spending time with my dear friends playing Pokemon, it feels like it's only been 5 minutes.
Aw.
And Radio was mean to me about it.
That's pretty gay.
But if I'm gay and you're gay, who's driving the plane?
Oh no! Someone else who's gay, presumably.
Ooh, a focus band? No way.
I haven't been looking at any of this. You know what? Steely Dan. That's actually better. That's actually better.
Mhm.
I don't know what his stats are.
Oh,
That is one of the
okay.
flaws of these small screens.
So did you evolve Magmar?
I'm going
No,
to.
just flip them.
I flipped them.
Oh, okay.
Because
I was like, looking.
Umber told
'Cause
me
I'm-
earlier.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't paying attention to what you were doing, and I was like, oh, why? Because the final Evo of their unflipped, it was good, but this one is going to be especially good. It was like good in the way that like Vibriol is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't work. I want my money back.
What do you mean? What do you mean it didn't work?
Talking about Zeit lied to me.
Oh, okay.
You're about to die, kid. This is a bad idea. Oh, I don't like how your arms are coming out of the front of your body, not the side. I don't like that.
Those are their tits.
Oh, thank you, Zyke. You didn't actually have to do that for a joke, but I appreciate it. And give me the 15 biddies.
Can't believe Brady was just body shaming that Pokemon.
No. Boardroom is up one more floor. Okay. That's an elevator. Okay. Oh.
You got a
Green.
button, right? Teleport. Hell yeah.
Green. It's right there. How do I get over there?
What's green?
Teleporter. Teleporter down. It's not showing me which one is the right one.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
you
just mean.
shit. Teleporter down.
Man, Radia gets these little easy baby puzzles and gets so mad, and it's like, man.
I'm mad because something is standing in my way.
Ori gross.
That is kind of gross. But in like the best kind of way.
I hammered you? Oh yeah? Yeah? Okay. I mean, I got some time. Oh,
Radia.
Bone Raid. What's up?
Hey, Radia.
What's up?
Do you want to hammer these nuts?
What kind of gremlin laugh was that?
That is their I have just been a gremlin laugh. It's cute.
Your face is cute.
It is. So's yours. I'm gonna have another Kit Kat. Orange. Dark chocolate orange.
Ooh.
Here, I'll give you one.
Gimme.
There you go. Ow.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that.
Hmm.
I'm glad
What?
somebody's on my side.
Hey, I wasn't excluding you. I just
Yeah, I was
did not pause to
exclusively
mention.
including you when I was saying your face is cute.
Well, making me look bad, thanks. Yo!
Okay,
Bad
that's really cool.
Bad idea, bud. Bong water is growing. Our bong water is growing. Bad idea, bud. Oh, yeah? Not ghost fire? I don't care. Hey, exclusion implies intent. In this scenario.
Radia did say they were evil now.
Even an evil person wouldn't do that.
That's true. That is just like too evil.
It's excessive.
Unheard of, really.
Wait, who's...
You're gonna get up here,
thinking?
get up here.
Oh, Hannah Montana, you need to be alive, baby. Wake up. Got XP to gain. You won't move, will you? Card key. Show Team Rocket a little respect. I'm gonna murder you. Oh, yeah? Bad idea, bud.
Oh, you see why I love Water Pulse.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't like that.
Oh! It's like the Blissy's in a little cosplay.
I don't like that. The game is having to think against this Pokemon. Yeah, every time this Pokemon does something, a game has to think. I need to kill this. There we go. Perfect. King Bitch. Good job. Mr. Fawn. Who's Mr. Fawn? Go away.
You know what the Blissey sound effect sounded like when you killed her? Oh.
Hmm?
It's when I was gonna type something in chat and your stream, Mr. Fawn was back up there.
No.
And it's like I thought he was dead, so it was a double. It was like a jump scare.
Blissey. Blissey sounds like a well-intentioned but crude nickname for someone's genitalia.
Don't you have the key card now?
Do I?
You just picked it up.
I'm.
Oh,
That's really cool.
That's terrifying.
there is literally not a bad Arbok fusion. They are all so good.
Everyone we've seen is great. However, the NPC trainers do tend to use custom sprites, so we could be like selection biased. That looks sexual. That looks like clitoral.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Never
I
mind.
would ask for you to explain, but it's dead.
Never mind.
Radia, does that look clitoral?
This? No. This looks phallic.
That's really cool.
What is...
Yeah.
Why don't I have a snake? Look, you know what's running through my veins right now. Don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad.
Confused.
Are you? Neat. So this allows me to basically progress. Okay. Hey, what's up? What? There shouldn't be any children here. Yeah, well, there shouldn't be any you here, Juggler Jim.
All right, Radia, how clitoral does this Pokemon look?
Very little, save for like the nose spot and the general ovoid shape of the body silhouette.
Is that edible, like, or just really hitting now?
No, it's been hit. Yeah. We slash. You slash. I slash.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oops. Fire Punch is the best manga you shouldn't read.
I don't think I've heard of Fire Punch. Oh.
Little boy. Little boy.
A little happy lad.
Little boy. Of course.
You wanna know what this little lad thinks he wants?
Vert?
Love.
Oh. I thought you were referencing that. It's like, what?
No.
Oh. Does look like he wants love. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad this happened. We need to heal some Pokemon. This situation that I've indulged in has certainly affected me, but I think I'm still functioning.
Mm-hmm.
I ran out of healing items. Curse you, Juggler Jim. Hi. Go before my boss gets ticked off. How about I don't know. This was going somewhere.
Well, bye.
That's a ghost water. Oh, fuck. No, wait, I'm ghost. Okay, not dark. This is fine. This is actually, I did it right this time. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Die. I need you to die. I need you to die. Yeah, it's gonna happen again. You realize that, right? The more I mention it, the less I seem to be functioning. Well, no. I taste orange. Stop team, Pokemon. I mean, Rocket. Okay, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. So I should be able to... There we go. Rare candy, Carbos. And next to me is such a coward, she said. Is that really the thing to be on your fellow hostages about?
Yeah.
It's
Would
like,
you not be?
Scared?
How dare you be scared?
Does this look like Skelly Stream?
Is this Scaly Stream? It's not Scaly Stream.
It is not scaly.
Not Scaly Stream. I think this is the one.
Also, I just remembered I made a milkshake for lunch tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Your milkshake. Your milkshake.
gonna be so good.
Did you get the reference?
My milkshake bring all the mons to the yard.
It does, and they're like, it's better than yours. Who's yours in this scenario? I've always wondered. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Who is your?
Scrubs.
But she's switching first person and like second person. I don't know. I'm way too inebriated to try to be dissecting top 40 rap hits. What was that?
Yeah, well, what she's saying is like and they're like, it's better than yours. Yours are the unseen scrubs. Like, they're the boys who didn't come to the yard, and like the girls and like the others too. Oh. Like whoever didn't come. Oh.
So it's like the opposite of a Greek chorus, wherein the Greek chorus forms the audience surrogate and commentates on the proceedings of things. The scrubs in this instance are the observer that is not the audience, being informed by the subject.
Exactly.
And I'll be right back.
Okay. I made a bad choice right now. This is a bad idea.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, well, it's about to fucking die.
Also, whoever was on this team must have really liked Sand Slash too, because also it has got some sick fusions.
It's actually a cool design. Y'all?
Oh! Oh!
Good.
Radio.
Hmm?
I think you should buy me $500 worth of plants.
I don't think I can do that.
Don't worry about where I would put them or the structural integrity of my house.
Also, I'm not sure I can afford that.
Just Venmo me $1,000 for plants.
It went up?
In this economy?
Was it because I delayed?
Yeah. $1,500 for plants.
Why?
$2,000 for plants.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Venmo, Mono Baby, $2,000 for plant and send.
Plant.
You think I would have learned after time number 2? Swords dance. Well, we're gonna replace U-turn. You, Sonny? Don't like that. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Thank you for the biddies.
And buy some fertilizer.
Okay. I just buried myself in the ground while it died.
But also, yeah,
yeah.
we are gonna get so much fertilizer because it's very important to feed your plants. They gotta eat.
It's really important that you feed your plants. Feeding your plants, so important. I'm getting overextended here. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hi, you're not a rocket. You came to save us? Thank you. Oh. Lapras, nice.
Oh, that's good. Oh, Lapras is such a good tanky and then also special attacker. Oh,
I
you're gonna
heard
get
that.
some good fusions out of that.
I heard that. Have you ever heard the anecdote? I'm not sure how true this is. It's not even an anecdote. That Lapras was listed as endangered in the first few Pokemon games, and then someone talked about releasing like thousands of Lapras into the wild, in their game, and then like the next game. This is thanks to recent conservation efforts. Their population has been restored.
Yes.
Is that true?
I think it is.
Ray versus capitalism. Oh, bud, you are not going to like how this goes. Okay, you can use Giga Drain, but I can't use Leech Seed? Asshole.
Oh, yeah, you cannot use Leech Seed against grass types.
That feels fucked up. Doesn't matter. Hey, guess what? That's really cool. It's about to die. Hey, good job. That one's also really cool. Oh no, my hubris. But hold on, I'll be right back. I need to do something real quick. Bah. Oh, wrong one. Bah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Ah. The wheel of my chair got caught under my mat. I hate that. You're sliding your chair and the wheel of the chair gets caught under the edge of the mat, so it just pulls up the mat and crimps it while stopping you.
It's the worst.
Kill me. It kill me. I don't like it. It kill me.
It killed Awadia.
It killed me.
I'll
Fuck,
bring
do I
you
do
back.
now? Thank you. Ow. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. Fuck. Sad. I'm gonna get Ginsta killed. Oh, okay. Yeah. God damn it. Why this random Pokemon? Alright, Bong Water. It's your chance, bud.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, that looks sick. I love that. Wow. This should also be Psychic.
Fuck.
Dark Pulse.
Doesn't seem to matter.
Well, that's my Espeon, baby.
Oh my god, I'm so fucked. Alright, well. Fuck
Oh.
you.
You also have a full restore.
I just wanted. Wait, why couldn't I use it? Wait, oh no, there it is. Baby, I'm so, I'm in a state.
You are indeed in a state.
Fraggin? Don't care, kill it. Ninyard? Don't care, kill it. Missed! Oh, that hurt. Don't care, kill it. Dang, you just keep getting stronger. Yeah, well, that's solidarity for you. Oh, so that's how it goes, eh? Here, let me heal your Pokemon. Thank you! Come on, I'm coming along to help you take down the Rocket Boss. So this particular rival is not an asshole. He's just very competitive. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was an asshole in the original games, and then I do believe in like the remakes, like Fire Red and Leaf Green, they did actually tone him down a bit. Kind of like the way OG Gary had the anime, where he started off as like an obnoxious little cunt, and then he just like chilled out a little bit because he discovered weed.
Okay, that happens sometimes. My employee.
I was gonna say, no, he didn't discover weed. He discovered he was into doming. Or being dom. That's what happened.
The best part of waking up is pegging in your cup.
Exactly. There's a whole episode about it.
It seems your equipment seems to have stopped working entirely after producing only 3 Master Balls. As I recall, the numbers you promised were much higher. Have you perhaps been lying to me about its capabilities? It was never designed to print such a sophisticated ball. I don't know what to tell you, Giovanni. It simply needs more time. Don't you dare condescend to me. This was not part of the deal that we discussed. Do I need to remind you what Team Rocket does to those who are not able to uphold their end of the bargain? Please, no, you just have to give it more time, that's all. Very well. But know that if the consequences will be worse than you can imagine if somehow Self is not able to meet our demands. Who are those children? Why are there children in the building? Boss, these kids that just walked in here. Ah, Ray, so we meet again. The President and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keeping those out of grown-up matters will experience a world of pain. I'm gonna make one offer you can't refuse. These look like ground.
Let's... I think they should be ground mixes.
Well, they made a little mistake. Fuck you. Gary, why are you using all these fancy moves when you could just be killing them instead?
I was trying to be nice and help you. Oh, hell yeah. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt.
Yeah. Okay, so he could be buffing himself over and over again, but instead he could also just be killing the enemy.
Yeah, okay, Gengar, that should be Ghastly and Kangaskhan, so that's gonna be a ghost normal.
Shouldn't that be Gengar and Gas? Kangaskhan?
Yeah, Gengar and Kangaskhan. Oh, it might be normal poison too. Sand Queen though, that should die with water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 times weakness, stab. Can you not?
So, wow, he has like way less op Pokemon for this fight than he did the last time you fought him. Like, he was straight up cheating the last time you fought him.
Yeah, 5 Pokemon and they were all like hitting way above their level.
Yeah, no, because like all his Pokemon too were like fully evolved splices of like hard to get evolutions, like Hodgecrow and Rhyperior and all that shit, where it's like, buddy, what the fuck? Goddamn pseudo legendaries out here.
I lost again. You got $5,100 for winning. Blast it all, you ruined our plans for Sylph. But Team Rocket will never fail. He just pulls out a gun, bang. There, solved it. Seems like this machine has already run its course anyway, despite what this liar of a chairman is saying. Less than ideal, but these 3 Master Balls that it's already produced will be enough to achieve our ambitions. Right! Never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. All right, moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trader. You should probably check out this city's gym next. Once you've beaten Sabrina, you'll be able to surf around the region, find better Pokemon. Anyway, that's what I would do if I were you. Don't sweat it. See you later. Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget who saved us in a moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way because I am rich. I can give you anything. Help yourself to one of these rare Pokeball. Oh, this is hard.
This is so hard.
I'm
I came
thinking.
back at the right time.
Think
God,
it's
Gen
Cyndaquil?
2 was the hardest.
I'm thinking Cyndaquil.
I love Cyndaquil and Totodile equally.
Although if we had Chikorita, we could do that like nasty ass The Thing infusion that we saw earlier with the its full evolution and the mouth beast.
Oh.
I don't know, we don't have a lot of grass.
Meganium is like an obnoxious little tank too that can like self-heal and all that. It's deplorable.
Right. We're done Chikorita so we can lean into the grass. Would that give a nickname? No.
Land!
Team Rocket
Yeah.
forced us to let them use our Pokeball fabrication equipment to mass-produce Master Balls from a blueprint they acquired. Thankfully, the machine jammed up and they were only able to make a few of them. Make sure to check our production room as a thanks for saving the company. I'll let you keep anything you find in there. Yellow teleporter over the pad there will take you over. Look, I don't have time.
We got the plant.
A Master Ball!
Now you can catch a Ditto.
I can catch a legendary, yeah. So I won. Yeah.
You did it. Woohoo! You saved
Bob.
the day.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, now you can go to the real gym.
City is normal now. It's normal.
It's just a normal city.
It's just an
It's just
innocent city. You glad I got that reference? Yeah. I'm just gonna do this.
Okay, but you know, you can get like super potions, hyper
Yeah, but-
potion, full restore.
But this is a better money value because it exceeds the amount healed with only 3 potions, which is 600, whereas this is 700, and it's just more cost effective by like 30% if you go track it in the long run.
Yeah, but it's not even remotely useful in battle.
Yeah, but I don't use them in battle. That's why I bought the 10 super potions.
Radio,
What?
you're so pretty.
I am pretty. Thank you.
Pretty great, yeah.
Thank you. Oh. No. A revive is costly, but a revive is faint in Pokemon.
So much of me watching Radia play this game is like that one vine of the person like watching another person put all the shapes in the wrong hole, but like it still works because the hole is big, but like they're the wrong shapes for the hole.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I love that entire series.
The triangle goes in the square hole. Fresh water, yay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna mash these people into dust. Wow!
Look at that fat boy!
This is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. This is a good matchup.
So, oh, is it gonna
Oh.
be maybe a fairy gym?
Well, either way, I'm throwing these hands.
If it's fairy, that's gonna be awesome.
That's what Steely Dan's for. Except maybe not against water types.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Thunder.
I know I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press left and then I pressed and then X, but I pressed X and then left accidentally. Omaki.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, dead. Hypnosis, no. Yeah!
Yes.
Oh, it still looks so bad. What do I do with this?
I love her. She looks perfect.
I don't know
Shadow
about
Punch
that.
is fantastic too. Shadow Punch is good. No, she's good. She's a big squish ball. She's a squishmallow. I love her.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna go take her and we're gonna nap on the couch.
Yeah. Sounds like a good plan. I will just say that... What? Weird. It's weird that you think that this Pokemon is squishy when it's explicitly made of, like, stone scales.
Look at her. She looks squishy.
You know that power alone isn't enough. Does our unseen power scare you? Okay. Counterpoint. This stuff is happening too fast. I didn't even see all that. I literally didn't even see what happened. But it's fine. Yeah? Ow. Rude. Their little tricks are not doing much for them. Oh my god, okay. Baby, why don't they learn?
They will never learn.
They'll never learn. Oh, cute, Zyke. Are you good to stay up? You can go to bed if you want to go to bed. Oh my god.
Well, you can get Sylveon! Sylveon! Oh.
I am so proud of her. I don't know for what for. I'm just proud of her. You are unpleasant. Yeah. There we go. Knew it. I have had psychic power since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Now, the funny thing is about this setting is she's not lying. She's 100% psychic.
Yeah.
Like, there's people with fucking superpowers.
Yeah, she turned her parents into dolls in the anime.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
Is Fairy good against Ghost, or is Ghost good against Fairy? Hello?
I'm trying to remember. Because I think it's one of them can't hit the other is what it is, I think, but I don't remember which is which.
Just in case.
Or maybe it wasn't.
Are you Ben 10ing me? Oh.
Ooh,
This is
Cyclosion looks cool.
fairy fire. Doesn't matter. Drifrill. Ooh, ghost water? Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep doing this. By the time I run out of PP, then the match will be over. You should just spend like $800 surviving that and then didn't even survive it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Ooh, that's cute. That was also cute. Very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should I switch? No.
Oh, that is so fucking cool.
And now it's gone.
I'm shocked because I'm psychic, but a loss is a loss. You earned the Marsh badge. $4,500. Yes. Glow up, queen. Glow up. Yes.
Much better.
Fuzzy.
I'm shocked, but a loss. The Marsh badge also allows you to use surf outside of bottles across bodies of water. Please take this.
She's a fuzzy little moth now.
Gimmo 3 contains Psy Shock. This attack uses a Pokemon special attack to inflict physical damage. It's very useful indeed. Wonder Trade. Let's do a Wonder Trade, and then we will call it a day. Sound good? Sound good.
Sounds good to me.
Sound good. Yeah. Where the fuck is the Poke thing? Poke thing. Poke thing. There we are. Cool. Look, every moment is a struggle for me, but it doesn't have to be a struggle. It's a struggle. Do you get me? Yeah. We get a Lapras, by the way.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I love Lapras.
Yeah. Good job, everyone involved. We also got a Chikorita. Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
Water absorb, nice. Hello, we're about to Wonder Trade. I would like to make a Wonder Trade. Look at it going. I love that. Mephisto.
Oh.
You did not earn that name. You did not earn that name. Fucking Mephisto?
Oh.
Not even Mephisto? Mephisto? All right.
I'm gonna see if it's even worth it when it grows up.
Turns into Beedrill, right? No, wait, that's the other
Butter.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Butterfree and
no.
Ursaring.
The answer's a whopping no. There's pretty much no combination that makes it worth it.
So that was a waste of a trade.
We love those.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that is cool
Wow.
though. Did you see that Butterfree Gyarados mix?
I don't know. Did you see it? Did you see it?
Oh no.
Did you see it? You're just
Oh.
like... They can't
Oh
even
my
see
God.
this. They
Yeah,
can't even
see it
see
anymore,
this.
so just gasping.
Just gasps. Gasps in awe.
That's not too bad. Oh.
Okay, well, the Discord stuff should not be visible. It's in VTubing? No. Oh, that.
That's why, don't worry. Oh, now you give me a random voice. Well, okay, so
Oh, awful.
I don't know about that. It is now time for us to end the stream, so I would like to arrange
Oh,
a
this
raid.
is a bad voice.
If you are interested in participating in a raid with me, please, stick around. I'm gonna format you with this voice, just so you know.
Yeah. All your bass, all your bass are belong to me.
That was such a bad voice.
Was it?
It's a really bad one.
I'm sorry, everyone. I was just trying to punish Radia, but I just punished all of us instead.
Sorry. We're going to arrange a raid. If you'd like to stick around and help with the raid, go ahead and just put in alien stream invasion. Why? Because I don't fucking know. Shit, we're going to go over to That Darn Moose. They're streaming fucking Near Replicant, apparently. No complaints here. So everybody. Sorry, I'm high. Let's get you over to them. Just copy and paste that message for the raid. Be very nice, be very cordial and pleasant, wonderful. I hope everyone has a fantastic night, a wonderful day. I need you to stay warm. I need you to stay cozy. And most of all, I need you to stay sexy. Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. Night.
Good times.
Hope to see you again.
Hello, radio.
Oh.
Welcome